So a couple of weeks ago, riding to work on my bike, I hit a patch of diesel as I was turning off a main road, and the bike just went away from me. I hit the floor and broke my right hand side collarbone, hence the need for an automatic, and hence the 928 that Metin's kindly let me use for a week or so. This is my mate Metin.
Hi.
Who I met about 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
First job ever we met, and then we lost touch for about sort of 10 years.
10, 12 years, yeah.
And then through cars, when Metin was selling a 964, we sort of ran into each other again. Yeah. And we touched base. So, as you'll notice, my arm's in a sling, so I can't drive any of my normal cars. So Metin's kindly offered to let me have the 928. Yeah, fuck.
928
the
S4.
The 928 S4, which is an automatic. So I'm going to have it for a week over Christmas. I'm going to drive it around a bit, have a bit of fun in it.
Days,
so
yeah.
Thanks a lot, Metin.
I would shake your hand, but
no, yeah. I have to say, this isn't really normally my kind of car at all. It's really just a big GT sort of heavy cruiser. I think it's more akin to a Jag really than a Porsche, as Metin quite eloquently said. But it's going to really do the job for me now. It's an interesting car. It's a 5-litre V8. This is the S4 version. I don't know how Porsche ever thought this was going to be a replacement for the 911. It's just bizarre. I mean, the cars couldn't be any more different. Maybe they were aiming for the big sort of Ferraris that were around at the time, late 70s, early 80s. I don't know. So it's Christmas Eve, and I'm driving up to Oxford, and the 928 seems to be pretty much perfect for the job, really. Just sort of nice light cruising. Had a bit of a discussion with some of my mates about this. Some of them absolutely love it, and some of them say it's a big, horrible, fat, heavy whale of a car. So anyway, there's a few of my mates, and one of them, we decided that I'm going to take his son for a spin on my way up to Oxford now. It's called Oliver. So we'll take him for a spin, and I think he'll pass final judgment on what he thinks about this car. So first of all, actually, you've seen it. What do you think about the way it looks?
It actually looks pretty good.
Really? You like it, yeah?
Yeah.
You think it's quite a cool old car?
Yeah. And as well, I like it because Ferrari made like an F40 and then like Porsche it back.
That's right. There was the 959 was the one that looks a bit like a 911 that Porsche made.
Yeah.
So this sounds good, but actually, you know, because it's an automatic, it's not really that fast.
No.
But you'll see, but it does sound good.
Yeah. Not bad, is it?
Yeah, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's good.
It's not too bad?
Not too bad.
So all in all, looks-wise, you like it?
Yeah.
Engine sound-wise, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's good.
Sounds good, yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you reckon about, out of scale of sort of 0 to 10, 10 being really, really quick and 0 being really slow, how do you reckon, how quick do you reckon it is?
I reckon it's about 7 or 8. So
7 or 8.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's a good judgment, Oliver. I like that. I think you're right. It's about that. And what do you think of the way the interior looks and everything else?
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, the seats as well.
Yeah, they are
especially.
nice leather things, aren't they? Right. So next time I come and I see you, hopefully I'll have the...
Oh, was it, mate?
Yeah.
Better than Gerard's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes it.
Thanks.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Ollie. Good to see you, mate. I'll see you soon, guys, yeah?
Take it easy, yeah?
You too. See you, mate. One of the things that the 928 reminds me most of, out of all the cars I've had, it was my Mercedes 107 Series SL. It was a 1982 380, so 3.8, again V8. And I absolutely hated that car. I basically got it found loads of rust, so spent 2 years repairing it. By the time it was repaired and I actually started driving it, I realised it was just horrible to drive. Like a big waffly marshmallow. Horrible thing. I have to say this is much better, much nicer, much more satisfying to drive. But as an experience, I suppose it's the auto box and the big V8. They're not totally millions of miles apart really. And so if you put your foot down, it does, you know, it does pick up nicely. And it's really smooth and it sounds really good. That probably cost me about a £5 though. And now, you know, on a motorway, I think this is probably where this car really reigns supreme. You know, a bit of fast cruising and so on. It's what it wants. My time with the 928 is up now. I've had it for about a week. One thing you got to listen to is just the sound it makes on start up. So it's got a little bit more driver involvement than something like a Merc SL or something like that. But overall, I've been really pleased with it. The engine's silky smooth. Torque everywhere. Handling wise, it's not exactly pin sharp. The steering's quite direct, but the suspension's really quite soft, so the car's quite wallowy. It's got good control on sort of longer, fast bends, but on really tight, twisty stuff, it's not ideally suited. It's built to last. This particular car's got 140,000 miles. Mechanically, it feels spot on. It feels great. All the controls feel pretty good. There's a few bits that need tidying up around it, but on the whole, it's fared really well. Now to the burning question, is it a sharp shark or is it more of a tubby whale? I have to say it is closer to a whale than a shark, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, this car was made to cruise the autobahns, and as a mile muncher, it's a brilliant thing. It's just effortless. The gearbox is silky smooth, the engine's amazing, sounds really good, it's got enough power for most situations. It is really good at what it does. It's not my kind of car, but if I wanted a big GT, I guess it would be between something like, it would be between this or something like an XJS. And although I haven't driven an XJS, I'm sure this has a little bit more driver involvement and would make it just a more interesting long-term prospect. The Jag is probably going to be more refined, but I think this would be more fun. Anyway, it's been nice having it for a week. Thanks very much for watching, and see you guys for the next one. And yeah, if you like this, please subscribe, like, leave comments, whatever. And also, quite importantly, Happy New Year to everyone! Oh. I think that was a bit of an icy patch. Cheers everybody!